This is the official post-event press conference for EFC 52, live from GrandWest, Cape Town.
Thank you, Cape Town. Thank you to all the fans that came out tonight. You guys made that sound like it was a soccer stadium. You guys are awesome. There were so many great fights tonight. We got a lot of bonuses to give out. First one's for Armand Skippers for his brilliant display of MMA, and to Papanga Chesor for his clinical KO, plus additional bonuses to Lawrence Brewitz and Sylvester Chimbufi and Sandila and Madiba. Awesome fights, guys. And the fight of the night is a lightweight clash between Shogun Dujembo and Regis Muyambo. Great 3-round clash. All right, let's take it away.
First question's for Champion Dalcha. Champion, what do you think you need to work on now?
Thank you. For no major... Yeah, there's nothing I can work for no Verso. Like I said, I'm the two. I'm ready for him. Anytime, anywhere, I'm ready. Nothing to work. I trust my team. I know my team, they are ready. There's nothing to work for Nomad.
Do you feel it is your time for a shot back at lightweight gold?
Look, at the end of the day, I'm not a matchmaker. I'm not the guys who are in charge. I would obviously love to get another shot at the title. If Graham and Cairo can get together and make that happen, I would love to have a crack at the gold.
Hey man, I think the fans in Cape Town would like to see that fight in November. Let's check it out.
Hi, my question is for Tumelo. You didn't look all that comfortable in the first round, and then in the second round you came out with like the rage and temperament that we know you for. A bit of insight as to what was told to you between rounds.
So you're gonna have to speak up?
In the first round you weren't that comfortable, and then in the second round you came out with the rage and temperament that we know you to be. A bit of insight as to what was told to you between rounds.
Honestly, Rocha did good. He threw me down to the ground. I tried to stand. Truly speaking, he did good. His defense was good. So no complaints, nothing. Dolce did good, eh? Did good.
This next question is for Saxon Delafil. Saxon, you came out on fire. Is this a new phase in your career? Do you feel any pressure, like living up to the 1 minute monster name? Because you certainly didn't show it tonight, did you?
I think coming into this fight was the first time I've ever come in and not felt any pressure at all. Coming in from taking a year off, and I don't know, I just felt everything just happened perfectly and was just a different me, you know? Everyone says the old 1 minute monster, but it's not the old 1 minute monster. This is the new Saxon now. Okay.
A question for Bruno Makulu. Bruno, Graham seems to think that you are now a contender for Dricus's welterweight belt. Can you give us your thoughts on that and where you feel you are at the moment?
Yes, I promised to fight as a champion, and I did it. I want the title shot against Dricus. I want a rematch. I feel I'm ready for that.
This next question's for Sibu Siso. Sibu, you started your career in the EFC on such a great start, but now that's 3 losses in a row now. What needs to change?
Thank you very much. Yeah, what I can say, I mean, is really confusing. 3 losses in a row, and then what? All I can say, man, the first day I took a decision that I want to be a fighter, I was alone. And then I've been running this race for a long time, and then I don't see the finishing line, man. And then I will just keep on running until I retire on this thing.
I've got a question for Tumisang Madiba. Madiba, after winning tonight, do you feel it's fair to have a rematch with Anisette, given what happened in your last fight?
Where is he? I saw him somewhere. He's not here, I'm here. We both agreed on Cape Town. I'm the man that's standing here after the fight that I had with him. So it's clear I won that fight. On to the next one. If he, like I said, last press conference, if he still feels to lick some more shots, that's on him, you know. But I'm focusing on other things now. That's in the past for me, you know.
Next question's for Jadison Costa. Jadison, is it time to bury the hatchet with Don now? And what's next for you in the EFC?
Yes, actually, you know, I was just doing my class in USA, you know, and Grant just called me out here to come here to fight, and that's my life. So anytime they call me to come here to fight again, I'm ready for everyone. I don't care.
I've got another question for Jadison. Jadison, you seem to say to the referee that you were okay, and that he shouldn't have stopped the fight. Can you run us through what you think about that?
No, actually, you know, I spoke with my corners, and the referee he did a nice job. But you know, once you're there, like you don't realize how tough was that the time. You know, like in my mind it was not there. Like I supposed to go a little bit more. I don't want to give you up. So that's the thing.
And then, Cairo, any idea as to when Vessels will be coming back?
Yeah, there was talk of him fighting at the end of the year again, but I'm not sure. I don't know if it's going to be end of this year or early next year. And obviously, a fight with him and Champion will be pretty spectacular.
The next question is for Wade Henderson. Wade, I think a lot of EFC fans aren't really aware of your history in the sport in this country. Do you still feel there's a path of improvement for you? Do you still feel that victory is just one fight away still?
You know, I've been involved in the sport now for close to 16 years. I'm an OG, I'm a fighter. You give me a fight on 1 day's notice, I'm going to take it. I'll cut 7 kilograms. No, Bruno knocked me out. 6 days, 6 weeks, that kick would have finished most people. I do think I'm still relevant. I do think that I'm a tough fight for just about anybody. I'm looking forward to EFC 55, full fight camp, light heavyweight. Bring it on.
A question for Sindile. Sindile, you seem to be dominating in the first. Can you talk us what went wrong in the second for you?
Man, I really don't know what happened in the second round, but I think the best man won on the night. Matiba was a better man, so congratulations to him. Thanks.
Last questions for Bruno.
All votes are in. The president is, you know. Cape Town loves the president like that. See, the thing is, I'll say with that fight.
Questions for Bruno. Bruno, you've revenged your earlier loss to Wade now, but now you seem to want to revenge your 2 losses to Dricus du Plessis. What makes you think fans will want to watch your fight for a 3rd time, and what makes you think it's going to be a different result?
It's my mind and my preparation and my support, and I believe in it.
I have a question. I want to ask Maputo. He have been talking, he said this is his home. He said he's going to be booming. He said he's going to be firework. But I'd never see anything. What happened? I think his source champion was a train. That's why.
He did good. I couldn't catch him. He caught me, threw me down to the ground. He did his job. He did a good job. He did a good job. I don't want to lie, he did a good job. He's a champion. He's a champion. He's a champion.
I have a question for Champion Dolce. If you could say one thing to Norman Vessels now, what would it be?
Norman Vesha, he owe me a lot, sir. He owe me my respect, and I want payback. And I'm ready for that. Norman Veso, na Lukakayo, na Zio Lelo.
Next question for Sindile. Sindile, it seems to be that your striking let you down a bit. I mean, is that something you need to work on? We can expect great ground game from anyone from Chris Bright's academy, but do you think that future opponents are going to start targeting your striking and it's something you need to work on?
No, I don't think there's something wrong with my striking. It's just that our game plan was to take him down and grind him on the ground. So I wanted to stick on the game plan.
Don, the question was asked of Jadison earlier, but do you feel that the hatchet, or at least the issues between you are now well and truly settled after the fight?
Look, to begin with, I never had any issues. Most of the issues were brought on through hype and from his side. I just came in and did my business. I have no emotion coming into any fight. I come in and I do my work, and the person in front of me just changes. But I'll never have any hatred or anything towards anyone. But yeah, like I said, hopefully everything's water under the bridge.
This next question's for Tumusang Madiba. Tumi, is this the result that you wanted after the Anisek Kanyeba no contest? And you asked Graham for a striker. Who would you suggest?
I spoke with Graham at the back, and he said, look, on good word, he's going to give me Mohamed Torre. So that's the next one. As I say, man, big shout out to Sindile. But, you know, you got to come up. Guys got to take what they're able to give, you know. I fought him. He struck me, and he gave it all, and I was still there. And, you know, hence I'm the better man, you know.
Question for Cairo. Cairo, Demart Penna signed a couple of weeks ago to fight Ishard Syed in Cape Town. We haven't heard much, or it's been a little bit cryptic from the Syed camp. Can you confirm whether he signed or what's happening there?
Hey man, regardless of a signature or not, that fight's happening. That fight's happening here in Cape Town when we come back here at EFC 55 on 11 November. And I think that's a fight that everyone's been looking forward to for about 2 years now. I can't wait for it.
Cairo, another one for you. We know the main, or at least the main event for EFC 53 is Yannick Bahati against David Bursky. Can you shed some light on any other fights that we can look forward to at 53?
Yeah, we've got a great card. We're putting it basically UK versus South Africa. So obviously Bahati's representing the UK, Bursky representing South Africa. We've got some new signings coming. We've got a guy to face Boyd Allen. His name's Ozzy Thomas. Big KO power. He's never got to decision before. He's 6-2, always finishes his fights. We've got Danny Henry versus Wade Groth. That's going to be a great fight. And then we've got an undefeated new heavyweight, Tony Mustard, also from the UK. He's 6-0, all KO and TKO finishes, and he's fighting Andrew Van Sale. So we've got a massive, massive main card coming up in a few weeks' time.
Next question's for Don. Don, do you think you've improved since you've moved to Fight Fit Militia? I mean, what would happen if you fought Leon Mainhart again? Do you think you'd take it this time?
As far as my move to FFM, I can't explain the growth that I've had as a man, as an athlete. And I'm blessed to have my team of Sharkmen behind me every time I fight. I feel like we improve each other every day, every time we train together, every time we're on those black mats. And look, as far as Leon Maynard, I'm sure no one really wants to see us fight for a fourth time. But like I said, I'm not the matchmaker. I'm just the fighter. So whoever they put in front of me, I'm gonna go, and whoever has that belt is the guy that I want to fight.
I've got a similar question for Champion Dolce. You've also recently moved camps and seem to have improved as a fighter. Do you think you have? Do you think you've improved as a fighter? How have you improved as a fighter since you've changed your camp?
First, I feel the love and the hard work. The love and hard work does make the fight what you guys see tonight. I'm the champion. That's me, my team done good. And I respect my team. They do a great job.
My question's for Don. Mazani just tweeted a video where he says that you can't have your belt, you have to earn it back by fighting him. So, what makes you believe you can beat him, and what holes do you see in his...
That's interesting. Well, look, I don't believe I ever lost the belt truly. I feel like it was taken from me, and you know, let's put the fight on and let's see what happens. If he thinks that I don't deserve my shot, then we'll find out when he's across the cage from me.
Next question is for Saxon. Saxon, you talked a good fight and you fought a great fight. Who's next for you now that you've entered this?
So I'm not really worried about who to fight next. I just want someone that's gonna help me get to the top. I don't want a new up-and-coming person, just someone who's there, been to the top. I mean, I fought a former title contender and beat him faster than any of the other champions have so far. So just put me up there with anyone, and I want to get one in before the end of the year. So hopefully back in Cape Town the next time we come here.
Kari, what else we got to look forward to in the rest of the year? I mean, there's some cracking matchups. You've got 53, you've got 54. There's so much going on. When's the next title fight?
Yeah, well, after 53, after the UK versus SA, we got 54. We're returning back to Sun City again. We had a great show there, sold out show. That's on the 15th of October. Heavyweight title fight, Donnie van Heerden versus Elvis Moyo. We got Shana Powers versus Amanda Lino, the first female title fight. And then we're going to do JP Base versus Baldwin Mduluzi, so a triple title fight on that night. Thank you all for joining us. See you all back at Carnival City on the 2nd of September. Thanks, good night.
Two of the world's top sporting nations are set to collide inside the hexagon as the EFC middleweight champion, UK's Yannick Bahati, defends his title against the former welterweight champion, South Africa's David Bierski. This is EFC 53. Yannick Bahati was crowned middleweight champion after defeating South Africa's JP Kruger with a phenomenal display of submission wrestling. But his first title defense comes against the only man in EFC history to successfully defend the welterweight title, David Bierski, who relinquished the title to move up to middleweight and challenge Bahati for gold. Nations collide as the United Kingdom's Yannick Bahati clashes with South Africa's David Bierski. EFC 53, Friday, 2 September, Carnival City. Tickets and broadcast information at efcworldwide.com. EFC 52, proudly brought to you by Superbets, the ultimate in sports betting, in association with 7 Stars Energy Drink, the exclusive energy drink of the Extreme Fighting Championship, Super Crush, mobile crushing contractors, RDG, Rex, Diff, and Gearbox, proudly bringing you the Hexagon Girls, AG Mobile, the official mobile and tablet partner of the EFC, Aqua Vita Mineral Water, pure hygienic mineral water, Fireball number 6, the official shooter of the EFC, and Sun International, the premier hotel, gaming, and entertainment group. Plus, a special thanks to the following partners: